What up, everybody? I tried to have a better intro, y'all, but I messed up. Christy, you there?
I am here.
I wanted to play my song "Aim." I should have had that one queued up. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are live, lit, and that's it. What's up, Sister Christy Mago?
Woo! How are you, Nino?
Pretty good, sis. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I still think you should have played your music.
Yeah, I should have played it, y'all, but it's all good. Maybe the next time we drop 2 videos, y'all, they're gonna be up here coming up, and then I got a podcast with Pocho coming up, y'all. That's gonna be pretty interesting. It's gonna be something different, y'all, for my people out there, and we'll see how that goes because they don't like that guy and they don't like me. So I digress. So sis, and that'll be coming up pretty soon. That's called Fools to Men. Make sure y'all check that one out, y'all. Anyways, what up, everybody? God bless everybody in the chat. I see the chat's popping off. Sisters, so we did 2 videos, sis. Tell everybody what's going on in America if they haven't known by now. Go ahead.
Can you repeat that? I am so sorry. So my
What happened now? You're
I'm
not
so
listening,
sorry.
sis? I'll hit the button over here. Crickets.
I caught in my ears. No,
Go
I
ahead.
literally like was logging into. So it's like a time lapse in between what you say on the screen and what I hear, and whatever. Like
Oh,
we're
yeah.
just talking now.
Yeah.
So my volume
Excuses.
was up, and I
Excuses.
was still. Yeah, I was still. It is. Yeah,
No, I was just saying,
those
sis.
droid, those droid uses.
I just said we're finna drop 2 videos and touching on these big topics that are happening right now. Go ahead, sis. Let them know.
Yeah, so we just did one. Did he do it or did he not do it?
We don't know.
We don't know. The question he diddles us, but yeah. So we really talked a lot about that, and then the other one was the bridge collapse, which was
Horrible.
that one was kind of yeah, it was horrible. It was tough to get through.
So y'all, we're gonna do a little quick live, real quick on what's today? Today's Tuesday, March 26th, 6:50. Do you know where your kids are? I hope so. Shout out Olivia. God bless you, sis. Everybody in the chat. Ron G. All my people. Who else is in here, sis? Give them a shout out real quick. Y'all, the guys starting early. Hey, Rasa Entertainment. We in the building. Lorraine Martinez. God bless you, sis. Vegas woman. What's up, sis? So, ladies and gentlemen, we dropped 2 videos on Diddy and the bridge. I woke up and I was kind of late to this when I slept in my last day off, and this hit, I guess, last night, right, sis? The bridge collapsed.
Yeah,
This barge hit it. We found out today this is the ninth biggest port, right, in the world. And this is pretty wild, y'all. Pretty crazy situation happening here. There's conspiracies running amok. Again, our 2 videos will drop tonight. Check them out. One about P. Diddy and one about the Baltimore bridge getting hit. I just said this, y'all. I'm not trying to be too conspiratorial because I got to be mindful of the platform that God has given me, and I can't be pushing too much crazy stuff that can't be truly founded. I'm not trying to disrespect my conspiratorial friends out there, but when I seen this happen and I played the clips, the 8 times speed that was lapsed, I have it on my Facebook. Check it out. Something looked weird. It's like they aimed for this beam, right, that holds it up, support system. I don't know. My point is this: as a truck driver, we always get the blame. If something happens, usually the blame is on the truck driver. So I say that to say this. The reason why I think this one's kind of weird is how many times do these barges go under this bridge every day and nothing happens? You know what I mean? So I'm just saying that's why I think this kind of, there's an anomaly here or there that this thing just loses power, hits the structural, the thing holding it up, the beam, and it goes down. So that's why I'm kind of saying this is kind of weird. Are we under attack? I don't know. But sis, your thoughts?
I don't know. And the reason I don't know is I lived in Kentucky my whole life and was raised close to the Ohio River, had to travel the bridge from Indiana to Kentucky. We had barges that hit like some of the support beams, and they would shut the bridges down. I mean, I remember it happening probably 10 times, 15 times in my life. But then you look at the big Skyway Bridge in 1980 and close to Tampa that is massive. When I say a massive bridge, you just need to Google the Skyway Bridge to understand how big this bridge is and how tall it is. Cruise ships go underneath it. But it got hit and it collapsed and stuff like that. So, I don't know if it's a distraction. I don't believe anything anymore. So the conspiracy part of me says it was on purpose, that, people bringing up things like, how it lost all power immediately, the ship did, what was in those pods, how much what I can't remember. It was billions of chain and supply demand problems that this was going to cause.
Yeah, I got it right
So
here.
you just look at everything. You look at there's always these major things that happen before elections, and
Right.
yeah. So your mind is just always going a million different ways. You don't want to be conspiratorial about everything, but my mind always
It's
takes me there.
guys, why are we like that? Let me know, chat, what you think. Shout out, we got 45 in the building today. God bless y'all. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, y'all. That we are becoming a conspiratorial people, especially when we depend on the news. Like I told Christy, I said in the video earlier, we're reporting off of what they give us. I'm not on the ground there. I can't report live there. Then again, what would I even find out if I was there? We are reporting what they give us, y'all. So give us some grace and mercy. Anyone that reports on this kind of stuff, y'all. We honestly, like I said, we don't know the truth, right? They could tell us
So
one
why?
thing, and who knows if it's even valid, right? Go ahead, sis. Sorry.
So why? Why, look, whenever you're playing that at the 8 times speed, and I told you I
Yeah.
had not seen that at 8 times speed. Why does it lose power before it hits the support column? All the lights go off.
That's what they're saying. See, that's what they're saying is why it hit it, because it lost power. Guys, what's really creepy? Somebody made a post, and I was on a live on IG, and somebody brought this up, y'all, because I said that in the day, what's it called, that movie? The Day After Tomorrow, or
Uh,
Leave the World Behind. Nobody
yeah,
wants to
leave the door
watch it.
behind. Yeah.
I recommend you watch it, y'all. It has a lot of oddities in that movie, I would say. Parallels, who knows? My wife wanted to watch it on my days off, and we watched it again. Weird thing about it, it has a lot of blue in there. I don't know if that's, of course, that was on purpose, but kind of weird. There's a lot of blue in the cinematography, but we watched it again, and I talked about it because somebody put a meme in one of my comments on the Facebook page. Salute the person who did it. I forgot who it was, but it was a cargo ship, the one in the beginning of Leave the World Behind that hits either it's an oil tanker or a cargo ship, either or, it hits the beach. And in that movie, they lose Wi-Fi, they lose satellite reception. It's a full-blown, they don't know for sure what kind of attack it is, but they lose all forms of communication, and they lose the satellite reception. They lose everything, y'all. And that barge hits the beach in the beginning of Leave the World Behind. And they correlated that with this, and they're saying that this was, I'm not gonna say a cyber attack, but they lost power. So did they lose power due to something malfunctioning on the ship, or was it, could it, let me say it like that, could it be hit from somewhere else? Who knows? But it was kind of interesting and kind of odd once you start doing, a comparison between Leave the World Behind, that ship, and this ship. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm not saying it's something to really dig into too much, but I just know that on Leave the World Behind, a cargo ship loses whatever communications. I don't know, and it hits the beach. Go ahead, sis.
It just looking at it in 8 times speed, it just is so different in my mind than just watching the normal speed. And that was something that was just weird to me too, is like the person, you can hear her going kind of like her reaction in the background, and you can kind of hear her like, I guess, like kind of like making these sounds like oh, and like, but it's in regular motion, and you see the ship hit it, and then you see the bridge go down. When you look at it in 8 times, it is so much different, like conspiracy through the roof when you look at it in 8 times.
Yeah, and someone said, "Have y'all never rode a boat before?" I'm like, "No, I haven't rode a boat." They're like, "This is what happens,
I
whatever."
owned one,
But I got the
and that's
lines
not a
open.
regular boat.
If anybody wants to call in, 432-217-0709, we'll take calls. Let us know what you think, y'all. But this is just an oddity, or not an oddity. This is what happened today, right? Or last night in the middle of the night. We don't know. This is pretty wild. Of course, there's more breaking stories about P. Diddy. We'll get to that in a minute, y'all. But this thing with the Baltimore Bridge is going to cause, it's an $81 billion trade crisis. Ship crash sparks chaos for U.S. goods as collapse blocks ninth largest hub for foreign goods that handles 52 million tons a year with 10 vessels stuck in harbor. So this is a major issue right here, ladies and gentlemen. And this isn't, this ain't something small. This is something pretty big, y'all. And I don't know. I'm just saying, how many times these barges and these ships cross under this bridge a day and nothing happens, right? That's what makes me kind of think something's weird. And then again, Biden says that he's crossed over this bridge many times on a train or whatever. God help us with,
Probably
with
on a
our
horse
leaders.
and carriage.
Who knows, right?
Probably a horse and
But
right.
this idiot says that he crossed it with a train. Guys, don't even look towards Biden for nothing, y'all. He's no help whatsoever. Go ahead, sis.
No, yeah, I don't know. Whatever he says, it's just yeah. But talking about boats and stuff like that. Of course, I had a 32-foot speed Baja speedboat and know how those work. And I've been on several cruises and I know how those work. But it's just I don't know. It
And,
doesn't look right to me.
and we got a video, y'all, on the we're fixing to drop here in a minute on YouTube, dealing with Diddy and the ship, y'all. Anyway, so here's the bridge. I have it on
Did he
Facebook,
ship?
y'all. Yeah, did he do it or not? Here's the breakdown of the situation. 48 degrees was a water. Chrissy said people died. Sis, right? That was very sad. Men died. People died in the water. 48 degrees. You know, at that time, horrible.
They still haven't been found. Six still haven't been found. Two were rescued.
I'm over here messing up, y'all. Hold on. My bad. I'll take a call. Ain't had a call in a while. You're on Nino Radio. Hold on. Let me see who this is. I think I know who this is. What up? Who is this?
It's me, Tito.
Brother Tito. What's up, man?
Tito.
Tito and Cali. What do you think, brother? Talk to us. You on the show live. Go ahead.
Yeah. Nah, man. I mean, I see these things as like more of a distraction. It makes no sense. Like the power go out and then actually turns and direct into the bridge. If anything, when the power goes off, it just kind of stays on manual mode and just kind of cruises on its own, but it's not going to turn and aim for the bridge. So. I mean, again, I get scared more of what's happening in the background, right? In the what politicians are doing, across the world and stuff like that. The elite and New World Order type people. But that's what more scary to me.
Hey Tito, let me ask you this question, bro. Have you seen the movie Leave the World Behind?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
yeah, good movie. Yeah.
Do you think that was I was tripping out? Kind of having that parallel between the cargo ship on the beginning of that one. Didn't it lose power too, or it lost some kind of connection, right? On when it crashed into the beach. You remember that part?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's exactly what it was because the point of that movie was all the grid, the electrical grid went down, right?
Yeah.
So there was no control. So that ship just kind of just went on its own and just headed for the beach on that movie. So, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of movies like that, too, they put them out and they tell us things. And then when things like that happen in real life, we, they quote unquote call us conspiracy theories, but we're just actually just pretty much acknowledging the what's in front of our eyes, But a lot of times they tell us what's going to happen,
Hey, Tito, so let me ask you this. You kind of made your statement, but I want to ask you right now, what do you think, bro? Do you think this was an attack? Do you think this was a malfunction? What do you think this was?
I think it's more of a distraction. That's what I think.
Do you think it was intentional?
Yes, no doubt. For sure.
Wow.
For sure.
By who, Tito?
That wouldn't happen on accident, man.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm saying. But who do you think did it?
I would say our own government. Some type of distraction for something they're doing on the background. I think we'll see more of it. It's kind of like those false flag school shootings, right? They're more of a distraction. Yes, people die, and at the same time, they're trying to take away weapons. But I think ultimately it's more of a distraction type thing.
Hey, Tito, let me ask you this one. What do you think about the P. Diddy situation? Do you think that guy is going to, be careful with our words here on YouTube, but what do you think about the P. Diddy situation?
Oh,
bro?
Yeah. I think the P. Diddy thing is more of a, I don't think they're after him because of the sex traffic situations, because if that's the case, a lot of them will be, their house is being get raided right now.
Wow.
I think P. Diddy just has something on them that they don't want him to get out. Kind of like same situation what happened with Trump, right? They raided his house because of the files, right? But no, it was not that. It was actually a lot of it was because of the voting. He had a lot of paperwork on the many machines and things that that he was already investigating before, and people admitting to. So that's what they really wanted.
Wow. Interesting. Christy, you got any questions for Tito? Brother Tito?
No, I just love Tito. He just always always real with everything. Nope, I agree with what he said completely. And like I said, every time before election, something happens.
Hey Tito, what's the feeling? Tito's in Cali. What's the the attitude in Cali right now, bro? Are y'all toughing through it? I know gas is high, groceries are high. What's the attitude of the California citizens?
I'm having hope and faith right now because I think a lot of people have had to see how bad Cali is turning or being, because you have Newsom still acting like we're the best, we're the leading to the rest of the country, and people are like, "What world are you living in?" So people are seeing it now and finally are waking up. So I know the Asian community is waking up a lot. The Latino community is waking up. So I think I see a lot of hope for Cali. So, you know.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, Tito, thanks
That's awesome.
thanks for tapping in, Tito. God bless you in Cali. Y'all keep Cali, the Cali
Yeah, you
Patriots in
too.
prayers.
God bless you, Nino and Christy. God bless.
God bless, brother.
Bye, Tito. Thank you.
And we got some more calls coming in, y'all. Let us know what y'all think, ladies and gentlemen. Let's grab this one. Let's see here. I'm messing up over here, y'all. Accept. Hello, you're on Nino Radio.
I'm messing up over here, y'all.
Hello, my brother.
What's up? Who
What's
is
up,
this?
my brother?
It's the one and only
Hello,
Jesse
you're on Nino
Lopez.
Radio.
The one and only Jesse Lopez.
What? Hey, just
Hey,
turn the
Jesse.
TV down. Turn the TV down, please.
Hey, what's up, Christy?
How are you?
How you doing, Christy? Pretty good.
I'm great. I'm good. Good. Uh-oh.
There's a lot of stuff happening out there.
Okay, Jesse, your thoughts, bro. The bridge goes down. What do you think about this? People are going crazy with conspiracy theories. You know, the MAGA hatters, bro. We don't trust no one or nothing. What do you think happened?
Well, here, I'm going to give it to you from Navy
Okay.
point of view.
Okay.
Okay. When I saw the video, and then there's a couple of them that you can see in slow motion, and there's a couple of that you can see in fast motion, right? So it's like when you first look at the ship that's coming up on the bridge, all the lights go dark, and you see a puff of black smoke, right?
Okay.
Okay, and then the lights come back on the ship, and then in the meantime, it's already drifting. It's already drifting in the course that's taking it to hit that
Beam.
the pillar
Yeah.
on the bridge. So when the lights go out and you see black smoke, because I've seen that happen on a lot of ships that I was on, that means the ship lost power. They've been talking about that. The ship lost power. The reason you see black smoke is because the fuel mixture
fuel. Yep.
was too rich.
Too
And the
rich.
fire went out in the engine.
That's like my 18-wheeler.
So
yeah.
you see black smoke.
Okay.
It's like on a diesel. You see the
Yep.
black.
So what are you trying to say?
Like
So
on
Jesse,
an 18-wheeler.
so what are you trying to say here?
So it's like what I've been looking at all the Twitter, right? And you got this. We're talking about this, and I saw what the post. It's true. That's a very busy port with some. Well, several. I think there's 10 container ships waiting to leave.
Yeah.
That now they're blocked because they
Stuck.
can't leave because of the bridge. So it would be easy to say, hey, well, maybe somebody did this on purpose to screw with the American economy even more than they have been, you know, and then it's like, okay, well, who would want to do that? Well, shit, China, maybe, Russia, maybe, or maybe even our own government. Who knows, right? Because if you want to spin the conspiracy theories, there's a whole bunch. There's enough of them to go out there. But then we use the KISS method. Just keep it simple, right? To me, because I've actually been in this situation. The only thing that I found strange, and they haven't talked about it, a ship this big, when it's leaving a harbor that's this close to those two pillars on that bridge, it had two pillars, right?
Yeah.
One on each side. Normally, because even in our harbor down here, whenever a container ship is leaving, there's a tugboat on each side of the ship.
Okay.
That tugboat is tied with mooring lines to bollards on the forecastle of the ship. The reason the tugboats are there are to control the ship in that tight space when it's leaving the harbor, because the ship doesn't have any control to turn. It can't turn. It's too big.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you turn the wheel all the way. It ain't going nowhere because that thing's already moving. It takes a mile and a half to make a turn for a ship that big. So when you see it making the turn in the video, that's momentum. It's not
Okay.
under its own power, and nobody's making it turn. That's just the momentum of the weight of that kind of ship with the amount of tonnage that it weighs by itself, and then it's got all the cargo. That's the weight of the ship making it make that turn, and then it was already heading in the direction of the bridge, so it hit the bridge. Man, I'm sorry to bust everybody's conspiracy theory bubble, but that shit was like a big accident because there's a pilot on board that ship.
So Jesse,
A pilot is put on
go ahead.
that pilot is a person that the tugboat brings him. The tugboat brings him to the ship, and that pilot has every inch of that harbor memorized.
Wow.
The whole bottom of that harbor, he has it memorized. Where's the deep section? How deep it is here? How deep is it in the middle? How deep is it on the edge? He knows exactly what direction that ship must steer according to the compass on the ship's steering wheel. When you steer a ship like that, it's got 360 degrees on the steering compass.
Yep.
And depending on what degree you want to steer, that's the direction that it's going to go. Now, the pilot, he knows what degree you need to be steering in order to get that ship out of that harbor safely, right in the middle underneath the bridge.
So Jesse,
So there was an expert on the bridge. A lot of people say, oh, well,
hello? Can you hear
when
me?
I say bridge, I'm talking about the bridge on the ship.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
I got
talking
you.
about the bridge on the ship, not the bridge that fell down.
And this is Jesse Lopez, y'all. Retired. How do I say here? A Navy. What's your rank again, Jesse? Sorry, I don't want to butcher it. Jesse, can you hear me?
Jesse Lopez, 20 years Navy.
Okay.
Corrections specialist, but it's like I was on 7 ships.
Jesse, so break it down in simple terms. What do you think happened here? Of course, somebody messed up, but what do you think here? Keep it simple, right? What do you think happened here? Just break it down to us in simple terms for people that ain't never really been on ships or sail much.
The ship lost power.
And it was already
The
taken.
engines went dead.
Okay, and
When the engines go dead, right? When the engine on the ship goes dead, nothing works. The hydraulic system doesn't work. Now, hydraulics is used to steer the ship. The electrical system doesn't work. Nothing works.
Wow.
And then that's why you see the lights blink on. That's where they were trying to start the engine back
man,
up.
so
The lights go on and the lights go off.
So Jesse,
They were not able to start the engine. And even if they would have started it,
too late.
it was already too late.
So
The momentum of the weight of the ship was already moving it in that direction.
So you're saying it was basically like a runaway train or something, basically, right? It was already on that course, and there was really nothing they could do to stop it.
Yeah, pretty much, man. It's like how can you can't stop a runaway train? I don't care how much you step on the brakes.
Wow, interesting. Well, that's a good take, Jesse. I know people are being.
It's because here's one of the other things though that I saw the Democrat mayor and the Democrat governor talking after it happened, and then there was 2 Navy SEAL divers that were being interviewed right after it happened, right? And they said, well, first of all, a miracle happened because one person that fell survived. They saved him out of the water. He fell 185 feet. That's evidently the distance from the bridge to the water. When you hit the water from 185 feet, that's like hitting concrete.
Yep.
This guy comes out of the water alive. I guess he was inside his vehicle. And then the Navy SEAL was saying it's going to be hard for a regular person that's not experienced to know how to get out of his vehicle, because he's going to have to know how to break his window because there's a lot of pressure from the outside in order for him to break the window. And then he's going to have to be able to tell what side is up and what side is down in order to know which side where to go to.
Yeah, and then think about it.
So he was just, God was guiding him up to the surface, and they saved him.
Jesse, so I guess you're just...
I'm sure he's injured, but he's alive.
Jesse, someone in the chat are saying that they think that you're wrong. I'm going to be honest. And some are saying that, there's... I guess people are just holding on to, I want to say conspiracy theories, but they just come to the point where we don't believe the media, we don't believe the government, and that's just the day and age we live in. Would you agree with that?
Well, yeah, completely. Because if it was a government that was telling me, oh, this was just an accident and it could have been avoided, because here's what happens when you have an engine on a ship that dies out. It's not a mistake that somebody does on purpose. Just the fuel mixture is too rich, and then the fire goes out.
But Jesse,
so if the fire goes out, that means they got to restart it again.
But Jesse, this is where I got to kind of disagree. Like, how many times have they done this? This is the ninth biggest, port here, pretty busy. Like that's what I'm saying. It's kind of weird on my end that basically this thing happens all the time, right? But this day is the day that they hit the beam here. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times are boats going under this bridge without even hitting it? You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure hundreds of times a week, if not, thousands of in a month. I'm just like, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that this happened out of all these years.
Exactly. That's the part that I found strange. No tugboats. Because no tugboats is what I've found strange. Because every time one of the ships that I was on, anytime that we would go into the harbor, we had two tugboats. And our ships weren't as big as that one, but we still had two tugboats, one on each side, including the pilot, the guy that I told you that comes off of the tugboat, and he comes up to the ship's bridge, and he guides the ship down the middle, the safest route, so that it doesn't hit anything. So that's what I found strange. And then of course, they're going to have to investigate what was the maintenance on that ship, because just like you say, it happens all the time. Ships go in and out of that harbor all the time, so they know what they need to do. Same thing with keeping the engines lit and making sure that they don't die when you need them the most. But those were some of the cues that I had. Is like I saw the lights go out and the black smoke. And I was telling my wife, I said, they lost power.
Wow.
They lost power. They lost steering.
Okay. Hey, Jesse, let me ask you.
And the ship already was going in that direction and momentum.
Jesse, let me ask you this question. Who controls the ship? Because I was talking about the movie Leave the World Behind. That cargo, I don't know if you've seen it, but that cargo ship hits the beach, right? Can this ship be controlled through a satellite or through some other, function, someone else controlling it, or is it all controlled off the ship? The controls, the power, everything.
Now, on that type of ship, and I looked it up, and it's pretty old. Considering is more than 15 years old. So it would be difficult to think Well, that it's all like all the systems are computerized. Because still, even if it's computerized, the steering is still hydraulic. The engine still runs on fuel oil. That's why it's got the smokestacks, and that's why you have black smoke. When the fuel mixture is too rich, because the flame was out.
So Jesse, let me ask you this, and this will be the last question. Someone says they wonder if it was some kind of cyber attack. Is there any possibility that this could have been a cyber attack?
There's two with the cyber attack thing, and I was listening to Dan Bongino earlier, where he was talking about that, and he was saying, okay, when you got people talking about cyber attack, and then like too many different things would have to happen in order for cyber attack. Number one, how are you going to control the hydraulic steering with a computer system? You can't. How are you going to control the engine from going dead if it's run by fuel oil?
Okay.
Because that's done manually. The engineers down in the engine room, they're actually lighting a torch to the engine, and they stick it down a tube, and they light the engine, and then it lights up.
Okay.
So that's not a modern ship. It's a fairly old ship.
Okay.
So that's what it was like, because it's like, in order to push the cyber theory, people have to know more about how that ship runs. That ship doesn't have that many systems. The satellite runs on computers. Some systems might run on computers, but what's making the lights go on and off, that's the engine. What's controlling the hydraulic system, that's not computers.
Okay. Hey, Jesse, I appreciate it. I'm going to grab another call.
What happened here was one of those shit happens.
Yeah, I would say so. Hey, Jesse, I'm going to grab another call.
It's terrible that it happened.
Jesse,
but it's like...
can you hear me?
But I'll tell you something that sounded strange as hell when I heard it, when the senile guy was talking on TV and saying, "Oh yeah, I've crossed that bridge many times on the train and in my car."
In his dreams.
It's like, are you kidding me? It's like the bridge doesn't have tracks.
What the hell? Oh damn, that's a whole other story, Jesse. Hey, Jesse, I'm gonna grab.
How did you take a train across the bridge if it doesn't have tracks?
Oh damn, Jesse. I don't think anybody is gonna take their advice.
That boy's sick, man.
Or their advice from news updates from Biden. Hey, Jesse, I'm gonna grab another call. Jesse, thanks for calling in. Final words. Go ahead, Jesse.
You got it, brother.
All right, God bless. Bro. All right, later.
Talk to you.
Hello, you're on Nino Radio. Hello. Hello. Go ahead.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, what up? Caller, where you calling from? Yeah, go ahead. Who is this?
Hearing you?
Yeah, I can hear you. Who's this? Where you calling from?
Hey, it's Mike Oxball. How you doing?
Mikey. Keep it PG, Mikey.
Oxball, Philadelphia. How you doing?
All right, go ahead, Mikey. It's been a while. What's up, Mikey? Do you agree or disagree with Jesse Lopez?
I mean, that was a lot. He talked a lot. Yeah, I agree with what you said. If you go to my page, there's different angles of this, better angles that show like him actually hitting the pillar and everything.
Okay.
I mean, you can see the power cutting in and out nonstop. I mean, I think there's multiple things that are odd with this. First of all, where's this train that Biden said he was on multiple times?
He meant horse and carriage.
And second, I have my own conspiracy theory about this.
Okay, what is it, Mikey?
How you doing, Chris?
Hey, Mike.
So my conspiracy theory is that this bridge got the Fauci ouchie. I'm watching my lingo here, but I think that's what happened.
You blaming it on? Okay, you're gonna blame it on the Fauci ouchie. That's your story.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna blame it on.
Okay, 10-4. All right, Mike.
Just collapse. Look at that collapse. If you watch every angle of the bridge, that's each jab there is a different booster.
Okay, Mike, you'll get us in trouble over here. Let me ask you this one, Mike. Mike, what are your thoughts on R. Kelly? I mean, P. Diddy. Thoughts on P. Diddy?
Be careful, Mike. Don't get us banned.
Diddy?
Did he do it? Did he do it or not?
No. I'll watch what I say. I don't know if he did it, but at first, like, honestly, I thought this was him running here and hit the bridge. I thought that was him trying to leave the country. But did
I got
he do
the picture.
It?
I got the picture here.
Yeah, he did that. Him and R. Kelly, man.
He went from Love Air to Love Boat. Sorry.
You gotta put him and R. Kelly up there together. The Love Boat. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I like that one. I haven't seen that one yet. I like that.
Hey, the Shawshank
Redemption.
Directed by Dan Schneider.
Who's R. Kelly? I just saw that at the bottom.
Is it soundtrack by R. Kelly? Yeah, soundtrack by R. Kelly, y'all. Chrissy sent me this one. Y'all blame her. Damn.
That's funny. I like that.
Damn. Horrible. Horrid. The friends I have, y'all.
But yeah, he's guilty. He's guilty. He did that.
You seen this one?
The company you keep.
Oh, The Fugitive. I like that one.
Soundtrack by R. Kelly.
Great.
I had an even better one here, y'all. Where's the OJ? God, anyway,
I just saw that.
The OJ's pretty good too, y'all. Anyways,
let me see the OJ one.
Hold on, let me try to pull it up. Oh man.
I got a whole bunch of them.
Oh. Where'd I go?
These are great. I like these.
I don't know. Hold on, y'all.
Oh, you're missing on my screen here.
Where is the OJ? Oh, Kate Middleton. What are your thoughts on Kate Middleton?
My thoughts on that, man. Honestly, we fought a war over this. I don't care anything about the royal family at all. This is America. I don't care about the royal family whatsoever.
That's my
thought
Diddy.
on it.
There's Diddy. Diddy in the Bronco.
Diddy running.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. The first thing I thought when he took off in the jet, I said, "This fool's busting the OJ."
Yeah, I did too. I did too, Nino.
There's the old video from the 90s where he's running from the feds and everything.
Yeah, you're right, Mike.
Getting on the plane.
You're right.
I was going to post that, but I don't want to get hit with the copyright violation. He knew that all the way back then, and he was going to be running.
Yeah, I did. That was very telling. Hey, Mikey, so I guess final words, bro. We're going to get another caller. Go ahead, Mikey.
Be safe. That's all I can say out there. Be safe. Keep your kids safe. Don't watch Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
And Trump 2024.
Let's go. Mike.
It was good to hear from you, Mike. It's been a long time.
Mike Oxmall, ladies and gentlemen. That guy's I'm going to tell you something. You know what? I'm not going to ruin the mystique of Mikey, everybody. I'm just going to leave it at that, y'all. That's Mikey. Yeah. Let's give him one more clap. Round of applause. Anyways, y'all. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's the buddy right there. Wild times, y'all. The P. Diddy stuff is crazy, too. I got another, we're finna drop another pod here in a minute, y'all. Thanks for joining us. Christy, final words before we end this live. Thank y'all for watching, y'all. Got 2 videos dropping. Go ahead, Christy.
No, I think we had some really good calls that came in and bro, gave us some more things to think about. But we're gonna, keep dropping videos, and thank everybody for being here.
Yeah, and I would have went longer, y'all, but like I said, I have I got an appointment right here. We're finna drop another pod, y'all. Foods to Men podcast dropping soon. We got 2 videos dropping now. We thank everybody for watching now and on the repeat, y'all. God bless y'all. You heard what he said. Mike said, keep. I'm gonna say this: keep God close. Don't let your kids watch Nickelodeon. And you know what's pretty crazy? Somebody made a post and it made sense. It said we always thought about keep an eye on our children, our daughters, but what Nickelodeon proves is that we should also keep an eye on our sons. How horrible that I have to even say this, right? Point is, keep an eye on your children at all times. I can count on one hand how many times my daughter and my son have stayed the night at anybody's house. I think my son has probably never stayed the night at anyone's house. Call me a strict parent, call me what you want, but that's how, my household has been going, since I've been the head of it. Amen. So with that, y'all, God bless y'all. I wish I could go longer. We would go longer, but like I said, I got an appointment over here. Christ is Lord. Chrissy, thanks for joining me. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, Tito and Brother Jesse Lopez for joining us on the call. We'll do another live this week, y'all. God bless y'all. Christ is Lord. Christ is King. And we're out of here. God bless.
Good night.